To get to 300 yards, I have to rebuild my swing from the ground up. It has to be more efficient, and it's going to take a lot of work. But the pandemic isn't making things easy. Modern golf is closed during lockdown, so my instructor Stu and I have to fix things over text and the swing videos I send him. I spent most of my free time in January practicing my swing at work, to the chagrin of my coworkers, and hitting wedges in an empty field as part of my daddy-daughter time.
That felt great. What'd you think? Olivia, are you even paying attention?
That wasn't cutting it. So Stu and I decided to get together, socially distanced, outdoors, to do some work on my swing in person.
One of the most important things is fundamentals. And I think that if we can really work hard on getting you in a great setup position with a great solid grip, it's just gonna make your body work better. It's gonna help you rotate better, which is very, very key to get that speed, get that distance.
I want to be able to see two knuckles or the logo of my golf club. That puts my wrist in a strong position. And what I've noticed, just that tweak right there, I always used to slice the ball. I'm not doing that anymore. Why is that?
Well, it just helps you control the club face better. When we see that that left hand gets rotated too much under the grip or in a weaker position like you came in with, what we start to see is a face that's going to end up very open at impact, pointing to the right, and that's a key element of causing a slice. When we get that left hand rotated a little bit more over the top, and we call it a stronger position, it just gives us better club face control. It helps keep the face more square at impact.
So I've always struggled with getting a full rotation of my swing, which is weird considering I'm an athletic guy, I'm flexible, I stretch all the time, so I couldn't understand why I wasn't getting there. And the soft right arm, that was the biggest cue that you've given me. I want a soft right arm. What is that going to do?
Well, it helps match everything up in your rotation. We saw that you had a very, very locked right arm when we first started working together, and that tends to lead to a lot of lifting of the golf club. You're going to use your arms to get the golf club to the top of the golf swing instead of winding up your body and rotating. So keeping that right arm a little softer, it helps your posture a little bit, but it also helps everything move a little bit in better tempo and more one piece.
And tempo is the key, because I don't want to swing hard, I want to swing fast. That's the key to get to 300 yards. Slower takeaway and really fire through the hips and fire at the bottom of the swing. That's going to create the speed and the distance that I'm looking for on the downswing, as opposed to taking it away really fast on the upswing.
Absolutely. We want to see you get nice and deep, nice and wide in your backswing, make that full turn, and then kill it from there. Hit it hard, hit it far, hit it straight.
The one thing I am struggling with is I have a tendency to I want to sit back more, right? And you want me kind of standing up straighter. What is that going to do with my swing?
So when we get you standing up a little bit taller, you can wind up, you can turn into your backswing, and on the way down, you can now bend your knees, push into the ground, use that ground for some power source, almost like you're going to jump into the air. It's going to be a great way to add some speed to your golf swing.
Mike Arsenault, Global News.